On October 15, Poland will hold parliamentary elections that opposition leader Donald Tusk calls the most important event since 1989. This election is extremely tense as the two main factions, the Law and Justice Party, PiS, and the opposition led by former Polish Prime Minister Donald Tusk are competing closely. Pre-election polls showed nearly equal support, with 37% of voters planning to vote for PiS and 30% for the opposition coalition. Since no one party has complete dominance, all attention is focused on smaller parties when they can join hands with large parties to form a governing coalition. In particular, the fact that the far-right Confederacja party is expected to join hands with PiS is raising concern that this party will push the Polish government to withdraw from the European Union, also known as Polexit. According to an IBRAS poll, more than half of opposition supporters fear that if PiS stays in power, they will be determined to leave the EU. Conflict with the EU. In 2019, Confederacja leader Asa Womermanson stated that the party's motto is to fight the EU. Since then, Confederacja has remained firmly opposed to Poland maintaining its membership in the EU. Although PiS has denied the Polexit plan, the opposition maintains that Warsaw's future in the EU remains uncertain. Leader Donald Tusk said, "I firmly believe that Poland will leave the European Union when PiS wins the election." Mr. Tusk's concerns are completely well-founded, given that Poland has always had a tense relationship with the EU since PiS came to power in 2015. In 2016, Warsaw's passage of a law giving the finance minister the power to hire and fire senior management of television, radio, and press agencies across the country prompted the European Broadcasting Union to express concern and ask Polish President Andrzej Duda not to sign it into law. Not only Europe, most of Warsaw also opposes this law when a recent study shows that since 2014, Poles' trust in traditional media has decreased by 14%. Fears of Poland withdrawing from the EU arose again when in 2020, the country's government threatened to veto the EU budget because other member states voted to reject national aid found to have violated the law. In 2023, Poland and the EU once again had a dispute when Poland, Slovakia, and Hungary violated the European Union's single market principles. EU officials also accused PiS of seeking influence in election campaigns rather than good faith cooperation. An EU diplomat said, "The problem is no longer economic but involves political motives." Although we have known this for a long time, it is only now becoming clearer. The majority still support the EU. In general, Polish people still support the EU. In 2022, a survey showed that more than 80% of Poles believe that the EU is making Warsaw more democratic and prosperous. Besides, this country has also enjoyed many benefits since joining the EU in 2004, including promoting economic growth and allowing Polish workers to find better labor markets abroad. Outside, former Polish MP Witold Gamonski said, "Millions of Warsaw residents, including PiS voters, are used to traveling, doing business, and studying abroad across the EU region. Therefore, leaving the European Union means that Poland loses many rights." Besides, Poland's position in the alliance of Western countries supporting Ukraine against Russia will likely be seriously affected when this country leaves the EU.